Hi, I'm April, and I just watched your video, Kate. I was thinking about how people compare your own gender with the gender of the people who are your friends. And I think that this is really arbitrary and is a lot how people compare gender and sexual orientation. Like that you should have certain gender characteristics to be a certain sexual orientation. I mean, why should you have certain characteristics of gender to be friends with a certain category of other people's gender? I know that's really wordy, I'm sorry, but I think that a lot of this is based on stereotypes and what people expect. For instance, I have a really close guy friend, and he usually makes friends with women. And sometimes sexual tension can develop there, but it's just that he makes friends better with women. And this happens no matter what your background is, if you're queer or not. And I think that we just need to see sexuality as something more dynamic than we usually get the chance to. And realize that it's a part of all interactions, no matter what your sexual orientation is. And queer people have been over sexualized in some way. That's one of the stereotypes surrounding them. And I think that these anxieties come out of that kind of homophobia, unfortunately. And it's something that we all have to struggle with. As far as the second topic that you raised, you talked about how people who you really just want to be friends with, that they then become more than friends. And I wanted to say that there's something about being social that is also really sexual. Even to be somebody's friend, like to understand how to be social is to understand something about sexuality. Maybe not self consciously, it might be unconscious, but I think that those two are tied together. And to be fully functional as a social person who can interact with other people, you have to have some aspect of sexuality. My best suggestion is to use really direct communication if there's any confusion, and I definitely do that a lot. I'll just say something really obvious, like, I think I feel sexually attracted to you, or I don't feel sexually attracted to you, even though there are moments that might come across that way. And yeah, that might seem really awkward to say to people because we want to be so cool and smooth. But I think we need to get beyond that and realize that we don't always have to be that perfect with people. We can tell them what the insecurity is. So that's my best advice. You raise really difficult questions, and I did the best that I could.